getting kids to eat healthy foods can be an ongoing struggle. When kids are picky about what they'll eat, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too hard, it's too mushy, you sometimes worry that their nutritional needs aren't being met. And your concerns are valid. Kids' diets often fall short when it comes to providing important nutrients like calcium, iron, and fiber, since they may not include enough dairy products, iron-rich foods like whole grains and beans, or high-fiber fruits and vegetables. And when there's too many processed foods in the diet, then excess fats and sugars have a tendency to tag along too. But kids choose foods primarily by how they taste. And most parents are trying to avoid power struggles with their kids when it comes to food, so sometimes they just simply let them have whatever they want. But there are some top-rated foods for kids and grown-ups, and here's a list, and these are some things that can help fill some of those nutritional gaps. Many kids turn their noses up at fish, but they'll eat tuna salad. And like all fish, tuna is a great source of healthy omega-3 fatty acids, and it's rich in protein. When my kids were little, they used to love canned light tuna mixed with mashed up avocado instead of mayonnaise. And they're all grown up now, but they still eat it this way on some whole grain bread or some crackers. Yogurt's another great food for kids, but instead of the super sweet candy-colored things that you tend to buy, try some plain non-fat yogurt. It's one of the best sources of calcium around, and you can make it a little bit more kid-friendly by stirring in a little bit of honey or some pure maple syrup or a dash of cinnamon. And then you can put some fresh fruit on the side, or you can mix it in. You can add some apple slices or some orange segments on the side, and they can dip these into the yogurt. Kids and vegetables often don't mix, but sweet, crunchy, raw carrots are usually an exception. Carrots are rich in a vitamin beta-carotene, and that helps support healthy skin and eyesight. And those baby carrots are also a great source of fiber. Kids also like to eat these plain or dipped in fat-free ranch dressing or salsa, or you can give them a little bit of guacamole. In the morning, it takes just a couple of minutes to cook up some rolled oats, and they're so much more healthy than most of the ready-to-eat cereals that are out there. Oatmeal's naturally rich in fiber and B vitamins. When I make mine in the morning, I like to make it with non-fat milk instead of water. It makes the oatmeal delicious, it makes it really creamy, and it also boosts the calcium and the protein content. You can sweeten it naturally. You can add some mashed bananas or some applesauce to your oatmeal, or you can add a dash of cinnamon as well. Kids love that. Lastly, beans are a good food for kids, and a lot of kids don't get enough iron in the diet, and that's where beans come in. They're rich not only in iron, but they're also a good fiber source too. Kids like canned beans if they're seasoned up a little bit. You put a touch of ketchup in there or some barbecue sauce, or you can mash it up into a bean dip, and kids like that to dip their veggies in. So these are some great foods. There's some good news here. There's plenty of foods that kids can enjoy, and adults can too, that are not only good, but they're good for them too.